From the Queen City of the South, I'm triplestrafe, and this, I wanted to show you a game that I had on BattleSpot Wi-Fi and how I can't get into, for some reason I can't enter the rated double battles. So I'm just stuck playing free battle. I'm not sure if there's a maintenance thing. I mean, it's been a couple of weeks. I've tried it since October and it hasn't worked for me, so I just played free battle because that's what I can get into. And if you see his team, he has double trapper, Gengar, could be an encore disable combo, which I did tweet before the tournament because I heard that was a thing, the encore disable thing. Really annoying, but not that difficult to beat. Gothitelle, probably Trick Room, and just trap you in general, and Politoed could be Choice Scarf, could be Assault Vest, could be Life Orb, could be anything, to be honest. I'm not sure why he brought it in. Something as Thunder? I'm not sure. So my team, you can see Meowstic, Gardevoir, Chandelure, and Talonflame. I have two fire types against one water type, so my fire types will be having problems. So since I'm up against this team, I'm thinking that it could also be a Perish Trap team, since Gengar and Liepard could go for the fake out and, you know, could go for the Perish song, double trap me, you know, that kind of thing. So I was expecting to lose whatever two I bring in. I'm gonna lose them no matter what happens. I'm gonna lose both of them. So I have to get rid of the Gengar as soon as I can, or the Gothitelle, whichever comes in. I can just get rid of the Liepard later. I can probably get rid of the Politoed later to the best that I can. I have nothing for it. When I had the team, I had nothing for it, to be honest. Dragonite was not going to do anything, so I brought in these four, and I knew the first two that I would bring in would get knocked out almost immediately in the first 3 turns, so let's play the battle. Whoa, did I press B? There we go. Let's have battle, shall we? It's kind of sad that my Pokemon... You'll see. So here I lead with Meowstic, Gardevoir as the 2 Pokemon which I am willing to give up. And willing to go down to as early as the first 3 turns, 4 and 2. I do trace Prankster, but I do have Prankster already. No, Gardevoir trace Prankster, but has no Prankster status things. So Mega Gengar, trap, no problem. Go for the fake out or the Meowstic. Not that big of a deal. I am running Choice Scarf, Modest, Gardevoir, and that takes it like a champ. Gengar takes it like a champ and goes for the Perish song. So again, I was expecting these 2 Pokemon to get knocked out, so I led with these 2. Gardevoir gonna be knocked out, so kind of a sad thing. I knew he would protect. It's kind of common for these things to protect or do something just so they stay in and they can switch out later on. I just go for the safeguard in case I get Thunder Waved or Will-O-Wisp or something. I don't know why. Again, I need to knock out this Gengar, and here I made a misplay. I should have targeted the Liepard slot instead of the Gengar slot, because that seemed fairly obvious when I went to this turn. It's like, oh, I should have known. I really went that way. So Politoed's gonna come in. Big problem. Big problem to my team. As I have 2 fire types in the back, so how am I gonna pull this off? So I go for the Thunder Wave on the Gothitelle slot. Not a bad turn, as I do paralyze it. And I just go for the Shadow Ball on the Politoed. And seeing how little that does, I'm sure now it's Assault Vest, but I do manage to get the special defense drop. So he would probably protect both of his Pokemon, but I made a mistake. I should have targeted the Gothitelle, even though it seemed obvious. Instead, I doubled into the Politoed, and he goes for the Trick Room. So not going well for me, especially with the Politoed. With the rain up, so my fire ain't gonna do much. So here, both of my Pokemon get knocked out with the Perish song. countdown. I bring in now my 2 fire types against Politoed, and I really need to get rid of the Politoed. So this is probably his mistake, staying in with his Politoed, because Politoed would have done a little more or something. Now, I do get a critical hit. I'm not sure if that mattered. I would calc it, but I won't, because I do knock out the Politoed, and which is incredibly helpful. Gotta go for going for the protect. The reflect, which does help later on. My Chandelure is packing the substitute, but I don't know why I didn't go for it. I guess I just wanted damage on that Gothitelle. So here he switches out, goes into his Gengar and Liepard combo, and I should have gone for the substitute, but here I'm thinking, hey, let's reprise the Liepard. Next turn, not this turn. So I go for the Shadow Ball on the Liepard slot. Fairly decent, not a bad turn. Goes for the Fake Out on my Talonflame, just so he doesn't knock out my the Liepard. So, but I do not target the Gengar, and I am slower under Trick Room, which makes me faster. Then the Gengar, perfect, because he wouldn't perish Song Trap me with protects and stuff like that's kind of stupid. So here goes for the Charm. Liepard goes for the Charm on my Talonflame. Big problem as Reflect is up, and he did minus 2. I go for a Brave Bird on the Gothitelle slot, expecting it to knock out, to be honest, but nope. With the Reflect and the Charm, not gonna do a lot. Here I reveal the magic. I'll go for the Fake Tears, it won't matter. We are under Trick Room right now. He is faster though. So I go for Hidden Power Fighting. So here I reveal the Hidden Power Fighting on my Chandelure, and Dimensions returns to normal. So I am faster with a priority Brave Bird and everything. So with the Reflect that will go down, he can't do anything. So it goes to show actually that when you're facing these kind of teams, you just have to try and stay in and see what happens, because they're gonna mess up and you're gonna crit them and you're gonna win. So I won. Game plan was to damage the Mega Gengar to the point where later on I could knock it out with one hit with some Pokemon that I would use, and it played out not perfect, but well, good enough to win the game. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to show your support to my channel, and see ya in the next video.